Hey, Soviet Combat Sloth here, and we're going to be unboxing DoKi DoKi Literature Club. I actually purchased the game a while back digitally, and like it was on sale, super cheap, and I was like, I need to expand my horizons more. Like, this isn't something I would typically play. Let me give it a shot. And then I ended up buying a physical copy too. But yeah, I've just finished playing through the game, 100%ed it, got all the achievements, and I figure I'll do a little unboxing and then give my thoughts, impressions, or maybe a review or whatever you want to call it about the game. And like, if you care about what I have to say. But yeah. But here's DoKi DoKi Literature Club for the Xbox Series X and Xbox One. Goodies inside. Smart delivery. What? Yep. Yeah, like, if you told me 5 years ago I would have been playing a game like this, I would have said, what? Are you out of your mind? Like, that's not my type of stuff. And yeah. No, I've played it through, and anyways, we'll get into opening this thing. This is the plus version of the game. It has 6 new side stories, 13 additional music tracks, over 100 unlockable images, unique goodies inside this box. But yeah, it's a psychological horror game. There's even a pretty substantial warning there. Not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. That's probably piqued a lot of people's interest that maybe should or should not play the game. Like, probably shouldn't play the game. Yeah, it's like you tell people not to do something and it makes them more interested, right? But yeah, it comes with the soundtrack download code. Looks like a floppy disk paper. I don't really want to give you my code, but yeah, that's cool. If you're old like me, this is how some video games on computers used to come, on a floppy disk. Woo! Well, yeah. Then, of course, it comes with the game, as this is the physical copy. Comes with it's pretty heavy duty. It's like a business card, but it's like a membership card. Feels like the same material you'd actually have on your library card or something. But you could fill it out if you want to, or just, I'm a collector, so I'll leave it as it is. Then it also comes with these chipboard little standee characters. I guess they're chibi characters. I think chibi is like cute. I don't know. I'll probably leave them punched in the card here. Well, unpunched, but yeah. I believe they are different poses or something on there. Yeah, maybe. No, I guess not. What is this? Oh, yeah, that's the in-game dashboard of the... Yeah, we'll talk about that after. And then stickers. A sheet of stickers. Is it one? Yeah, I think so. And what is this? A poem from Monica. It's kind of cool. It's got the gold like embossing. But there's the poem if you care to read that. And yeah. So I mean, it's pretty sweet to get these extras. That's the unboxing. Yeah. and we'll be right back to talk about it. Alright, this is DoKi DoKi Literature Club. It's a story-based game, like visual novel style game, that follows the story of 4 girls. From left to right, you have Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monika. Monika on the far right being the president or the leader of a literature club that takes place in a high school in presumably Japan, although it never specifically specifies the country or region. It's not totally a game. It's, like I said, it's more like a visual novel. Like dating sim type game. I've never really played a dating sim, so I guess this would be my first one. And it's also a psychological horror game. But yeah, the 4 girls, they all join or start the literature club, and they all enjoy different forms of literature, from manga to fantasy, and they all seem to enjoy poetry. All 4 girls suffer from like different forms of mental health related issues, from anxiety, depression, and just different things like that. And I mean, the game's 7 or 8 years old at this point, so yeah, this video and any other videos you might see at this point are gonna contain spoilers. But yeah, you're like, you look at the screenshot here and you're like, this is a horror game? Well, yeah, how that happens is, it's like the girl on the far right, Monika, she becomes like a self-aware Skynet, like evil mastermind type of thing. And like I said, it's like a dating sim type game, and they all have different forms of mental illness, which Monika is able to go into the game files and manipulate the other girls and cause their issues to become worsened, like as you're trying to pursue them. So, and Monika tries to like force the decision paths like in her favor, like to try to get you to herself. And yeah, it causes all kinds of issues in the game, like from visual to glitches and different things. So yeah, this is DoKi DoKi Literature Club. It's about my first experience with anime or like visual novel style games. I did play like the Sam & Max or the Wolf Among Us or Walking Dead Telltale games, but I think those are considered more like point and click adventure style games. So yeah, I guess this is probably my first experience with an anime or visual novel game, really. And I do enjoy horror games, so when I found out it was a horror game, and I'm trying to expand my my horizons in the past year or two with video games and different movies and stuff, like, so I was like, you know what, I want to give it a shot, see what it's about. Yeah, it's a surprising game. I didn't think I would like it, and I wasn't sure after my first playthrough, but I wanted the 100% all the achievements. And yeah, the more I played it and got through it, like the more it's like stuck with me. Like the girls, like your character's trying to pursue them. They all have their different personalities and quirks and stuff, and you end up getting to know more and more about the characters as you play through. Like the more you, like, if you're trying to go for all the achievements, like, you really get a lot of information thrown at you, like from the girls and their different things they suffered through. And like some of it's pretty relatable, like with the anxiety and the depression they have, and like you end up really liking the characters, like I did. I think they're all pretty cool, and like yeah, you end up having Like, it makes you feel different things, I guess. It's pretty sad, actually. I think it's more of a sad game than a horror game because you end up caring about the characters, and Monica, like, she ends up being a real demon, like, manipulating them and turning them against each other and causing them to really suffer with their different issues they have. Like, she worsens everything for them, and yeah, it's like I said, she creates like visual glitches, and like she's really trying to get things to go her way, and it just causes a lot of pain for everybody. Yeah, Monica here, she becomes like just a real witch, a real demon. Like, the characters you do grow to care about, like she really just starts manipulating them. Like, I guess that's where the psychological horror effect comes into play. Like, she really starts messing with the characters you like, and just hurting them. Like, it's kind of sad. Well, it's really sad in a way. Like, because you like, if you're a human being, you can probably relate to some of the issues these girls go through. Like, here's some of the things that Monica will do, like the visual glitches to really disorient and mess with the player. Um, but yeah, she ends up, like, these characters you care about, she ends up hurting them. Like, they're supposed to be her friends, and like, yeah, it just becomes a real sad thing watching them suffer. But yeah, they go through different forms of mental health issues. Like, they all have, some of them have social anxiety or just anxiety and depression. Like, as you could probably tell from my YouTube channel, or even just this voiceover, that I suffer from like anxiety or social anxiety, stuff like that. So yeah, it's relatable. uh, this scene here is from the side stories, which the plus version. If I didn't play the plus version, I don't think I would have liked this game as much as I do. Like, the plus version, I think, is what really ties it all in, because it has the side stories and stuff. Like, the artwork, and like, as you can see, is really well done. I like it. But the girls, they all, in the side stories, you end up learning a lot more about them. Like, you end up finding out more, and you just, like, I grew to care about them more. And when you see these side stories, it kind of hurts your heart a little more to know what they actually went through in the game. Like, when Monica gets her hands on them, like, it's just a video game, but it makes you think a lot, which is good. Like, I think that's what Dan Salvato really wanted, is like you to take something away from the whole experience. Like, with the side stories, you get to you kind of it kind of reminds you of different things, like self-love or respect for others, or different issues we face in the world, and how to deal with them while still trying to be a good person. Like, the girls are all so sweet, and like, it's a heartwarming thing. Like, real, like, I never experienced a horror game that I would say is heartwarming. But yeah, well done. Like, the soundtrack's pretty great. Um, the plus version, 100% recommend that. Like, if I didn't play through this version and 100% it, I don't think I would have even cared or liked this game. Like, it's I think now that I think back on my time with the game, I think it's probably one of my top favorite games of all time, probably. Yeah. DoKi DoKi Literature Club, 100% recommend. Soviet Combat Sloth out.